everybody, so we finally got the home consoles of Tekken 7 coming out on June 2nd, 2017 on consoles, and I'm really excited. So to celebrate, I kind of wanted to give you guys some of my favorite Tekken games of all time that I've played, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So at number 5, guys, we have Tekken Tag Tournament 2. It's considered to be a spin-off of the series. I think it's safe to say that Tekken Tag Tournament is top-notch experience. It has its normal 1v1s, 2v2s, 1v2 battles, and the game is suited to fit any players in their playstyle. It marks for a good party game with friends. The game has a total of 60 fighters, the biggest ever in a series. And playing this game, I never got bored. You can fully customize your fighter. You can customize tracks. I like to think of this installment as a fan service entry. And if you have not played it, I highly recommend you do. This game has so much content that you would never get bored of it. And I really did enjoy it. Number 4, guys, we have one of the darker versions of Tekken, which is Tekken 4. One thing that drew me into Tekken 4 was its dark feel compared to the others in history. It just felt gritty, dark, and serious. And the game is revealed that Kazuya survived his fall into the volcano. And Tekken 4 also added new gameplay features. For the first time, it allowed players to move around the arena, interacting with obstacles for extra damage. And it's my favorite new and improved version of Tekken Force. Instead of this time being over the like overhead, it is now over the shoulder, which gives it that much more of a personal feel when it comes to Tekken Force. And number 3, guys, we have Tekken, the original Tekken. If you guys ask me what was my favorite fighting game of all time, I would immediately say Tekken. My father bought me and my brother this game when we got a PlayStation, and we played literally all night at the first time we got it. And I remember laughing so much because at the time the graphics were really bad at this time, which we thought were realistic at the time. And I remember because the character models were really blocky, and I knew that they were trying to compete with the manga style of Street Fighter and the realistic style of Mortal Kombat. So I knew that it was taking itself serious, but I used to just always laugh because the graphics just looked so blocky. And number 2, guys, we have the original, or I say the sequel to Tekken, which is Tekken 2, and this is the game that introduced me to Lei Long. This game introduced us to so many new fighters and new gameplay. Like we got new characters like Bruce Irvin, Jack 2, and Jun Kazama. And I don't know, Tekken 2 plays really much like Tekken 1, but it was just the same game that introduced me to Lei Long, and I just had to include this on my list. And number 3, guys, we probably have one of the best fighting games of all time, which is Tekken 3. Jun Kazama makes his debut. Introduction to the new side-scroller, which I mentioned before, which is Tekken Force, which is like a side-scroller adventure game. And the super fun Tekken Bomb mode. Tekken 3 sold 8.5 million copies worldwide, marking its PlayStation 4th best-selling game of all time. Tekken 3 was just so much fun to play. I never got bored. Again, we had tournaments and competitions at home and at my friend's house, and even at Akihabara. I remember some players were really actually stop playing Street Fighter, and then they would go play Tekken, because it was just so popular, it was high in demand, and just like things got really serious at the time of Tekken 3. So I really did enjoy it. It's safe to say that Tekken 3 is probably one of the best fighting games of all time, if not the best fighting game of all time, and I really understand why it is. So there you guys have it. What is your favorite Tekken game of all time? Leave a comments below. I hope you guys agree with me about this list. If you guys don't, let's have a reasonable discussion and let me know what your favorite Tekken games are in the comments below. My name is chibaGaming JP. As always, mata. Bye bye.